doing my DC Comics graduating at the insert thing. Apparently, there's some more ingenuity came out of DC, specifically Jim Lee. Apparently, some good news finally that they're still building publishing comics. Yay! But they just twisted this. Okay, after me a minute, where are you finding? Hey, me and I'm going to Jim Lee talking about the future of DC Comics Company. Yep, and the video of publishing comics. Yep. Now, the reason I'm talking about it, when I won't know, I'm actually a fan of Jim Lee. Jim Lee, I like the person, he's a nice guy. But he's not really not good at the manager. How can I say it? But he's a good artist, but not a good manager. And the reason that DC is still publishing comics makes you happy. But apparently they're twisted it. The twisting is good, scratch 25% of the publishing line. Was that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Okay, what's the minute? Well, you'll find out. So, you want to find ancient news. Yeah. Item. As you can tell from my intro, as you can tell it's about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. According to the article I have of their own Heart of Water, and I quote, DC Jim Lee and coming future, we have still been in publishing comics. Yep. Jim Lee superstar art from the 1990s who rose to the executive weight of DC to reach the top rung of Tony at type bad weeks. Yep. Money won me in that deep painful company-wide layoffs. DC home and heroes Batman, Wonder Woman started to scythe cut 20% of his staff. While many senior editors let go, reorganization implemented some shockwave through not just the company, but through comic DC fandom and community. Yep. This we have a really heavy, difficult time, not just for me, but for the entire organization. We said how boy via Zoom call. Yep. We said goodbye to people who have been huge contributors who helped define make DC what it is today. A Sunday afternoon hit Monday, the rumors began in earnest. AT&T would acquire Time Warner, the foreign Warner Media, one of the comic business. Other rumors suggested DC would no longer put comics and that Lee would be demoted from his world publisher and chief creative officer. Series blocked the rumors and more to Lee, who outlined what he could with a reorganization that would take the next 2 or 3 months. To play out while the team is still putting on finishing touches on fandom, when we bought with fandom on August 22nd. Yep. We are still in the business of publishing comics, we add, said they're no being halted. They're no being halted, yep. Yet there will be more Batman, showing an Oscar playing 12 Years a Slave, when Batman miniseries, it will have a huge amount impact on the rest of the line, we said. There will also be a return of Milestone, a label that featured underrepresented heroes and creators. We take on the Fate DC Universe, changed the publishing line, and Simon shifted, the company made COVID-19 break. Yep. Absolutely 100%, we said. It's still a cornerstone of everything that we do. The need storytelling, updating authority is vital to what we do. The organization lean on us to share the established and some of the meaningful elements of the content. Yep. They need to use and incorporate for all their adaptations. When we think about reaching the global audiences, we see comics as helping drive their awareness, and international brand is very much part of the future. Okay? That said, we always say that, more. We will be reducing the size of the state slate, but it also about looking at everything around about 20%, 25% of the line. It wasn't breaking or what losing money. So more punch for the pond. What does that mean? Whatever. Green the margin of the book that we are doing, it would about aligning books to the franchise brand content. We divide and make sure that every book we put out for a reason. Wait, does that mean my thing they do? Does that mean you're gonna find quality? And that mean you're gonna do no more bullshit? Oh, happy days! Thank God I haven't finished over go buy my suit that I really fought. Why? Because Ben fucked up any episode bagged up on insanity. And I'm done with Venice crap, yep. You now have 2 intern agency, Marvin Jarvis, who headed digital strategy, and Michelle went the white imprints. Ugh. We follow a great power to bring them to help organize the content we were doing along the lines. Across digital, across global. We want to make sure we have diversity and inclusivity. What does that mean? Making it in a way that we are authenticity to the story that we're doing. We're considering all the effort and having every editor is involved in these directions, but also on broadly speaking. And content that is for kids and then 12 to 45. It's about consolidating format and oversight to a small, more concentrated editorial group. So, I'm guessing this means in generality that they're still going to keep DC Comics. That's the good news. But the bad news in generality, they're cutting the line basically at the 20%, 25% of the line being split off. Wait, I'm confused. So you're still doing comics, but you're canceling a lot of books to cut the fact. You know what? I'm fine with that. Why? Because they should have everything new with you garbage. And I'm happy with finally getting a good, clean direction finally. Now you knew at the stick the landing, but we'll see about that. Yep. You still have to tell a publisher, yes, did your job to you and all. I'm more responsibility and more expertise than ever before. In commenting with Warner Media CEO Jason Kyler, yep. And my boss, yep. They have some very ambitious goal with DC, and I'm excited to be part of that. In that respect, they had more on our plate than ever before. I will continue to be involved intimately with publishing as I have from the get-go. Nothing had changed there. That is the focus on the creative content, the content strategy, and how many books we should be publishing in formats. Being a general manager of the organization, my role, or the way it would have been 10 years ago, was that I would always have a partner that would focus on the operator side. General manager we bringing in has a wealth of marketing experience, global partnership experience, general business development experience. That person will start in September. Okay. To the way out of the organization means that the plan count is still happening. There is no pressure down there. Everyone has been notified to keep working on our project that we always greenlit and started. So I said there's no change. What? What do you mean no change? What does that mean? Does that mean you're still doing my identity with Bendis crap? Because I don't know how I feel about that. That would be. I don't want to handle Bendis crap. Just cancel all this crap. Ugh. Anyway, this monologue will be okay. So we need to make this short. Too late. DC still goes with older books. They're still going at the new comics, and they're still going forward. Yep. They also do Diamond stuff, and they're still saying that was a mistake. But Jimmy said a quote. Now as expectation with the size of the business is at the same level or higher than pre-COVID. There's a lot of fear-mongering out there about another Heroes World type of debacle that occurred decades ago. There's nothing further from the truth. Things have transitioned very smoothly. That is not to say there aren't kinks that need to be worked out. UCS and Luna, they've done an amazing job transitioning all the content we produce and putting it into new pipeline again into retailers. We got some tremendous number on some recent books. We're back to put the Dragon War storyline that's been running Batman. We're putting on that. In fact, every issue since the launch has gone up numbers, and you know how that is. Usually when you want to just start bidding and numbers go down. This year the current issue we got a number for 3 Jokers. And the first issue sold 300,000 copies. $8 million. Oh, I did $8 book. Yep. And then my this ring. That one about taking on distribution business and putting it in hand to entity. It's about what we can do together to do things that we never contemplated before. Things we love to do, grow in physical market. Yep. They already talk about AT&T and their bullshit, and I don't know. I don't think they want to stop publishing comics. Comics serve a lot of different purposes, and one of them is a great way to incubate ideas and create the next gen franchise. Next great franchise, my bad. Yep. We want to continue that. Why would you want to stop that? Why would you want to start creating great content that could be used across the great enterprise? Good question! I went on myself. Because if that means, in generality, that DigiCon is still alive, I'm all for that. Why? Because I'm enjoying to be a good story again. Thank God for that. That's the good news. DC is safe. For now. Oh, what the hell is DC United and they're at the, crap. Yeah. DC United now officially dead. All of the content now migrating to HBO Max. To me, that's the best problem with the content. The amount of content you got now to DC, which I for one media is huge, and the best value proposition. If I'm going to use the marketing team, we feel that the place for that. Go to the community experience DC create and all the backseat content. So I'm trying to find title. And when connected, There's always going to be a need for that, so we're excited to transform it, and we have more news on what it will look like. It's definitely not going away. Wait, I'm confused. So DDM is not going away. They're still giving the comments on that app, and that means that all the content are going to HBO Max. Meaning that DDM is dead, but not really dead. What? I'm confused. That doesn't make any sense. Like, that is a cut the fuck of crucifying itself. But you know what? I've been talking to DDM for been dead for years, and frankly, I'm just burned out with that crap. Hopefully, Young Jay survived, but we'll see about that. Yep. What did you see Direct? What did you Direct? That's been dead, so I'm not gonna talk about that. So next, what did you see in 2 years? There's see more international content. You're going to see more digital content. When you talk about growing a business, both physical and digital to meet opportunity on global. That's what we'll be focusing on. Something that takes the foreign content that we take here and translate, sell in other marketplaces. But we want to partner with creators in various territories and unlock stories that feel authentic to their marketplaces. With characters that they can embrace as their own and look for opportunities to take care of seeing if they're all party. With digital, there's more windowing issue, meaning we'll go out there with digital content and stuff that performs well in digital, also performs well in print. For example, that is Injustice. The kind of time video game. When that came out, it was the best selling digital content of the year. Also Batman and by law at Disney Fandom Business. We took that content and we put it in physical form. We saw 100,000 units. It was a big hit in physical and in digital. We're using that as a model, and we go out and do more digital content. So the most successful book that we packaged it as physical books. I think they definitely have been to be had physical periodicals. That said, I think there's a great upside in digital business because we can go to more global audiences at the barrier to entry, especially in this pandemic. So it's a lot easier to get digital content in the hands of consumers that want to read stories, want to lean into that, and think through what digital content should be, but what should it look like the format. Yep. And that thing I'm gonna show. But the digital content is not going anywhere, that's the good news, but at least there's a bad news digital form on digital content, which worried me. I don't like digital, I'm up for physical. And DC right now is pretty dead, and they're going to HBO Max, and comics are still going. Meaning they're cutting out the line 20%, and it's still alive. Yep. Yeah, that's the thing I'm gonna show. Yep. My father, as you well know, I'm a huge fan of DCU, but DCU is my ultimate unit of all time. But the hidden news enjoying that the comic is still going, that makes me happy. Why? Because obviously, the DC Comics need to produce comics. Without good comics, you have no good story. Without story, you can't adapt that in other media. So thank God, Jimmy clarify after the good news that the comics are not going away. That's the good news. I'm actually happy about that. Here's the bad news. The bad news in John, after you read the article, it looks like, well, DC Comics is cutting off the line with 25 to 25% at the line out the window. Meaning that's why Young Jay got canceled, that's why Tijani got canceled, that's why all the other books got canceled. Because, like, those books are not selling. And since those books are not selling, that means I think we'll find a good story again. Now, I am still picking out the Suicide Squad that get canceled, but we have to get more news about that. Apparently, Suicide Squad did not get canceled. No, it's still going to continue out there with that but it's still going to share the story. Fact. Yeah, according to Tom and Twitter, I think that Suicide Squad did not get canceled after all. No, it always had to be a maxi series and planned accordingly. We're telling the whole story we want to tell. So this story is not getting canceled. No, it's planned after a maxi series and ending after accordingly. So that makes me happy. Why? Because every time they continue out there with more Suicide Squad stories with the team, and we all get more Suicide Squad stuff. That's great! That's the good news! That makes me happy! But thank God it's put on your kid! I'm so happy because I was so worried about making it canceled. That's good! But what do you mean with Young Jedi, what do you mean with Teen Titans, what do you mean with Hawkman and all the other books? My bad because those books got canceled because they're not getting at the, well, they're not selling well. And honestly, I'm actually happy about it because Young Justice, I had Bob before, that book has been garbage! Jesus Christ, that book has been bad! Ugh! Trying to read the book, it's a nightmare, fact. Like, look at this crap. This book was going to be crap about me because it's just been awful. Jesus Christ, it's just been bad. Ugh. That book has been a godfather of every game. I'm glad it got canceled. Maybe we might get a good story again and forget about the how much is it. However, this means that this X-Men 1 scene got canceled. Because they cut off the only 20%. This book has been a failure, a godfather, and ruined my video. I don't want to do with Damon Weaver crap. This book ruined everything tonight and fucked over my favorite team of garbage! Damon have been fucked over with insanity. John been fucked over with insanity. Both books have been horrible. So I'm glad they got canceled. This explain why they got canceled because well they've not been selling, and that's why now I didn't explain why they're trying to represent on. They're coming out all their bullshit books and getting some good stories. Meaning that that's why the line that they got cut in half. That's why things that got canceled. That's why Young Judge got canceled. They're cutting out the fat for good stories. Now somebody saying they did not mean they will get good stories because Ben is still in charge of Superman acting which why? Ben is fucking everything up. Forget Bennett. Let him go. Let him go back to indie stuff. His main stuff has been garbage. Just can't his books and give it a good story again. I'm tired of bullshit stories. I want this story from my boy John Mazzetto with that crap. Act. He hit a piece of trivia for you. Tomorrow at the same Superman after he put all the new videos going. This book with any other Superman. Give me back my Superman family, damn it. No bullshit, no crap. Bring my Superman family. Or not, but just get Tom Taylor doing the Superman books again. Well, with Tom Taylor and Superman book. Get Tom Taylor Superman book and then we'll acting Tom Taylor will act the zombie story. The best Superman story now in this book. And you want my the zombie story Superman. Give me back Tomasi or put Tom Taylor and Superman. I'll be happy. I'll be except for like, give me back Tomasi and Superman. Forget Bennett. Cut off and read the Superman crap. Give me back my boy John and Superman. That's all I want at this point. I want John back, damn it. I do Lieutenant himself. I can drink out. I can't give me John. Give me Lieutenant John Lieutenant himself. And not the Bennett imposter. Give me John, damn it. Just put on Superman for God's sake. Forget Bennett. Ugh. Like I said, John, that's my dream and I want to have it was but we'll go with Sharon's. Now, what did it mean, John? They vote 20%, 20% line of comics. As I mentioned before, we don't know what's happening with the line, and since all the books got canceled, this explains why why Hawkman got canceled, why Shooter's got not got canceled before that the Mackie series, and this all explains why I see that got canceled. They're cutting up all the fat, and they forget good stories again. Now, do that mean Ben will go bye-bye? Doubtful. He'll probably start indie stuff for us. I said reason, but I forget bullshit reasons. I'm praying to God I'm wrong, but I want to go bye with DC. Just go with the Marvel stuff. Go with the Marvel and let Ben say Marvel for God's sake. I don't give a damn. I want Ben away from DC. He ruined everything. Just put on Marvel. I know people don't work in Marvel. I would not be in Marvel guy there, especially the reason Marvel works. But Ben has nothing. Just put him somewhere else. Now, what does this have to do with DC Universe? Well, for what I can tell, DC Universe is now officially dead, and this explains why in general why DC Universe is now officially a graveyard. Because instead of being calling a trade video on DC Universe, they are now officially going instead of focusing more on books in DC Universe, meaning it's going to be more Marvel Unlimited, but for DC. So wait, I'm confused here. So let me say. So DC Universe is not going away, but all the DC Universe stuff that are going to show like Doom Patrol, Titans, Young Justice, Harley Quinn, all going to HBO Max. Okay, that's good. I'm happy those shows survived. That's the great news. But the bad news is DC Universe now going to be like with Husk. And now there'll be more with comic books, and that's about it. Meaning that DC Universe is dead, but not really. It's a mess. Point is, DC Universe is now dead, and they proved my point that DC Universe did a failed experiment. Which is sad in my opinion, but I suspected it happened from the very beginning. I knew when HBO Max announced that all the content would go to DC Universe. Well, not HBO Max. Ow, shit, you get my point. This means that it's just going to be more about the comic side and none of the TV shows. I should be happy with it, but it's a mess. Now, what did it mean with DC as a whole? Honestly, for what I can tell, they're focusing more on digital stuff now, and that means that they're not going to put on print anymore. Well, they're all going to put in print, but give it small, basically, trades. Meaning single issues are going away. Which is bad. But also kind of good. I don't feel like this. I'm more for physical copies than digital. Physical, I can read, I can touch, I can hold in my hand. Digital, I can't hold my hand. It just feels wrong. It feels weird. I just don't know how I feel about it at all. This worried me a lot because this did another death blow to the comic industry. The comic industry might have been House of Cards for years, and since they're all going digital now, and they're still going to do physical books, but my bet says they can put more on trades instead of full runs. I mean, they're still going to. I mean, they're also good stories, but not going to digital. It's going to be. I don't know. You see, I'm just confused. Yeah, we're taking a way too long about that. But if I say if I can tell, if they're all going full digital, that sucks. But since I know, I get it because of the pandemic. Still sucks in my opinion because we'll go get full physical stories, at least temporarily, I think. But we'll take a way to go more information about that. That is the middle together. It will be okay. So make that short. I'm just gonna waste the evidence. Anywho, what to talk about? Now, I was talking about AT&T and hates Carl and want to get out of the comic business. Okay, that part could be legit, but even we said why we want to start creating great content if we use a great enterprise. Meaning AT&T did not want to destroy the DC kind. They want to still keep it around to sell good story or maybe adapt the story for IP Factory. So it's good, but also bad. It's kind of like to get a 50-50 shot. Meaning that one more chance, do not screw everything up. At least that's what I hope to happen. Well, we'll see about that. But, anywho, I'll talk about. I think that's about right. Oh, yeah. In conclusion, am I happy that Jimmy on the current video was still made a part of the comics? Yes, I am. I'm actually very happy about it. This is actually making great news. This is good news. DC is not going to go bye-bye. That's great. That's good. But the bad news, they're cutting half the line in half. That's bad. But you know what? I'm actually fine with that because Jones garbage. He hasn't been quite the fight has been bad. Suicide Squad is not cancelled. Thank God for that. Yeah, that's the good news. I mean, that book is saved. It's a maxi series. That's good. So, China still gets to Suicide Squad. Thank God for that. But, we'll take away to add for other books. This did explain why the Guardian got canceled. Also explain why Hawking got canceled. This also explain why another got canceled because they're cutting up the line, 20% of the line in half. So I'm getting that Pokemon gets to it again. Who knows? We'll take away to go with wait damage. Anywho, I'll talk about this boy. Oh no. Don't wait for DC Jim. We are the current future. We are still making a part in comics. Put out content, so you better ancient news. Do you like it? Do rate it. Also, I'll be right there. Jim Lee is still popping in comics for DC and what to be down with DC in the future. Put your comment below. Also, like on Facebook, on Twitter. Put your in my channel, on Twitter side. Put it about I got the opposite of story. If you can, I'll tell you long one. Good story. See ya. Bye DC. Please figure this out. Please. See ya. Bye. Bye.